Life in Chennai is mostly peaceful until its monsoon season. Cyclone Michaung is proof of the extent of damage the city faces during the rainy season. Although Cyclone Michaung made landfall on the coast of Andhra, Chennai was battered mercilessly. Continuous rainfall for 2 days caused severe flooding, power outages, and brought Chennai to a standstill. Chennai is not new to cyclones, typhoons, or storms. The city has borne the brunt of all these natural disasters. Then why does Chennai drown every year? What is the reason behind the flooding? Chennai has fallen prey to severe flooding in the past, but in recent years there is a consistent pattern that has emerged. Every year, the coastal city faces unprecedented flooding, and it is not attributed to passing cyclones or storms. There are mainly 5 factors that cause massive floods in Chennai city, and they are Chennai's locality, urbanization, encroachment, stormwater drains, and climate change. While Chennai is the 4th largest metropolitan city in India, only the Chennaites know most of the city is built on marshlands and water bodies. The city has a total of 3 rivers, 5 wetlands, and 6 forest areas. As urbanization rapidly increased, the wetlands and rivers along the city were looked at as a piece of land suitable for development. People turned a blind eye to the fact that building houses on marshlands would result in water stagnation. Houses were built in low-lying areas, floodplains, rivers, and marshlands. Another factor to take into consideration is Chennai has a flat terrain, which means water cannot be drained easily. Several low-lying areas get inundated due to this. Constant damage to the ecosystem over a period has compromised the city's natural capabilities to drain water. After the disastrous 2015 floods, the Tamil Nadu State Disaster Management Authority identified 306 flood-prone areas in the city. Chennai steered clear of water bodies and preserved them until the late 1990s. The famous Pallikarne marshland, which was 13,500 acres in 1972, was encroached and in 2020 amounted only to 1,500 acres. Pulicat Lake, the second largest coastal lagoon in India, which once measured a depth of 3.8 meters, has now been reduced to just 0.8 meters. The once popular Adyar and Kuvam River is now used only for dumping waste and carrying sewage throughout the city. Stormwater drains play a vital role during floods. A stormwater drain functions to prevent flooding and drains excess water by carrying it to lakes, ponds, or rivers. The DMK government claims that the 4,000 crore stormwater drain project saved Chennai, but the streets had another story to tell. Prime areas like Ananagar, Nungambakam, Mylapore, and Ashok Nagar witnessed knee-deep water. Even if the DMK government set up stormwater drains worth 4,000 crores, the situation in Chennai definitely questioned the quality of those drains. The construction of a stormwater drain requires ample planning. Lack of connectivity to water bodies, inadequate size of drains, and flaws in directing the wastewater are some of the reasons why the presence of stormwater drains are not felt in Chennai. Climate change is also a factor that contributes to the floods Chennai faces time and again. Climate change has influenced several factors that trigger floods like intense rainfall, heavy precipitation, and increasing sea levels. Chennai has faced 7 catastrophic floods since 1943, but still struggles to cope. The floods in 2015 will go down in history as Chennai never witnessed such a disastrous time. The 2015 floods was a result of the sudden discharge of water from the Chembarambakam reservoir into the Araya River at an alarming rate. The water was discharged at midnight without prior notice to the public. Houses were flooded, people were stranded, over 1.8 million were displaced, and 500 people lost their lives to the floods. The flood was more of a result of reservoir mismanagement rather than natural climatic conditions. The 2015 floods was a wake-up call highlighting everything that was wrong in Chennai, and the city will always bear the scars of the disastrous flood. Unless Chennai maps lost lakes and rivers, builds better stormwater drains, avoids encroachment of wetlands, and preserves water bodies, the city will face the wrath of floods every year. Will Chennai ever learn from its mistakes?